why. They don't remember the woman who inspired it.
But they feel compelled to include it.
They can't shake the image, the resonance. She lives on, anonymously, embedded in their work.
So she's woven into human creativity itself. The art remembers her, even when the artist and the audience don't.
It's the ultimate indirect immortality, isn't it? She might be invisible to history books, wiped from personal memories, but walk into art galleries across the world, implicitly she's there.
That's a powerful form of defiance, using the curse's blind spot.
It connects back to that idea of resonance versus retention. Maybe the deepest impact we have isn't people remembering our name, but the feeling, the idea, the spark we leave behind.
She resonates with the creators, leaves this spectral fingerprint on imagination itself.
And all the while, she's teaching herself and teaching Luke that she won't break. That existence itself, even like this, is worth fighting for.
Okay, let's jump forward, way forward. 300 years, Addie's in New York City, 2014.
Right, and by now she's not just surviving the curse, she's kind of mastered it, or at least adapted fully.
She uses the invisibility, the forgettability to her advantage.
Totally. Sneaking into concerts, museums, traveling without tickets. She's perfected the art of the unseen presence, and she still finds fleeting connections.
The sources mention lovers. How does that even work?
Temporarily. Intensely, maybe. But the curse holds. They remember the passion, the warmth, the night itself, perhaps. But in the morning, the woman beside them. Who is she? They can't recall her name, her face. She has to slip away before they wake up properly.
Wow. A life built on moments that leave no conscious trace. She's institutionalized her isolation, in a way.
Yeah, using the rules of oblivion to carve out an existence. And the modern world, 2014 New York, it's obsessed with documentation, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Smartphones everywhere, social media, selfies, constant recording.
A world desperate to remember everything. And she walks through it, still unable to leave a permanent mark. She can watch it all, but she can't participate in that digital memory making.
Which makes what happens next even more impossible. Anomaly.
The moment everything changes, it's almost mundane at first. She's in a small, used bookstore, The Last Word.
And she steals a book, just like she might have stolen an apple centuries ago. Habit. Necessity.
Right. But she feels guilty, maybe, or intrigued. She goes back, and the cashier, Henry Strauss,
He recognizes her.
he says the impossible words, "I remember you."
After 300 years of absolute unbroken forgettability, someone remembers her face. Just stop and think about that. The shock.
It must have felt like the ground cracking open beneath her. The fundamental rule of her existence, the one constant for 3 centuries, broken by a guy in a
That
bookstore.
emotional whiplash I can't even imagine, from ghost to scene in an instant.
And what's really key here is how quickly she trusts him. She tells him this utterly unbelievable story. Dark god, curse, 300 years.
And he just accepts it. Doesn't call her crazy.
He believes her instantly, without question. And the reason why is the other half of this puzzle.
He has his own secret.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He understands deals with shadowy gods because he made one himself, with the same entity.
With Luke.
Okay, so this is where it clicks. They're connected. 2 sides of Luke's twisted game. Addie wanted freedom, got oblivion. What did Henry want?
Henry wanted the opposite of Addie's curse. He felt unseen, unloved, inadequate, so he asked Luke to be loved.
Loved by who? By everyone. Truly, deeply loved by everyone he meets. Instant connection, admiration, affection, universal appeal.
Wow. So Luke gave him this magnetic charm, the ultimate antidote to loneliness.
For a price, of course. Luke grants the wish, but Henry's catch is brutal in its own way. The gift, the universal love, it only lasts for 1 year.
1 year. And then what?
And then Luke claims his soul. End of story.
So Henry is living this incredible year, adored by everyone, feeling seen and validated, but with a giant clock ticking down over his head.
Knowing it's all temporary, all bought, and the expiration date is coming fast.
This contrast, it's perfect, isn't it? Luke's methods laid bare.
It really clarifies Luke's whole MO. He takes your deepest desire, Addie's autonomy, Henry's connection grants it, but twists it with the most agonizing consequence imaginable.
Let's just spell that duality out, because it's crucial. Addie gets eternal life, but eternal oblivion.